Bruno Kay, I'm just watching his music there, like very interesting. Okay, he's in the studio. I'm going to talk to him in a bit. But guys, I just had an X space, not a Twitter space, an X space with Kofi Mole, an hour-long conversation, invited people to the conversation, and it was a very, very cool one. You know, spoke about everything from fashion to his music, being an independent artist, what him and Kwesi Arthur, Kwamina MP, Day on the Beat, you know, what they're doing as KWW, you know, as a movement, as a label, so to speak, his situation with Amrado. We had a very, very interesting conversation. And the cool thing about, you know, the X Spaces is that it's actually on there right now. So you can go on there, just look for it. Jason's conversation with Kofi Mole, just look it up. And we do that every Wednesday from 2 to 3 a.m. right before we come on here. So you get 2 hours of me having conversations with interesting artists and creatives, just like I'm going to have with Bruno Kay. But just like then, if you want to be a part of the conversation, go on all of our social media pages at MX24GH. Very, very easy to find us. Be a part of the convo. Ask questions. Add what you want to add to it. You know, that's what it's all about. I always tell you to be a part of us as much as possible. Stalk us as much as you like. Let's stay positive. Of course, MX24GH, every single platform. The hashtag is Mxlive. So as always, we're going to go for a quick commercial break. When we get back, I'm getting to my first conversation and I have Silverbird in the studio. I missed him so much. So stay tuned in for that. We'll be right back. Oh, we're live as always, MX24GH. This is MX Live, and please be a part of the conversation again, every single platform. You can send me messages at JasonEO_. If there's anything you want to ask, please do not hesitate. Add your voices as much as possible. Now, I have a man who apparently is always doing things at 2 a.m. I don't know why. He's never asleep at that time, but he's in the studio to answer these questions and many, many more. Bruno Kay. How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Charlie, it's good to have you in the studio. Just saw a performance.
Yeah.
That was dope. The dexterity in your voice is quite cool. Let me just start the conversation with that. Do you get nervous when you're performing? Because, you know, now we talk about performances a lot right now. Yeah. We look at people like Samini, like Stonebwoy, like Sarkodie with Breath Control. And now when people hear the music, they want to see how you are when you perform. How important are performances to you as an artist, man?
It means a lot to me. That's the time I get to connect with the people physically. Yeah, so while performing, I'm trying to wonder how they are relating, how the song
their
is
responses,
treating
right?
them. Yeah.
Because recording music in the studio is one thing.
Yeah.
Going on stage is another thing. Do you get nervous at all?
Sometimes.
Oh, sometimes. Like you get butterflies a little bit.
Let me see the first 5 seconds.
Okay, that's true. That's true. And I always refer to something Sarkodie said. He said, you only get nervous about things that you care about. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, right? And I always keep that in mind. Again, thank you so much for making time. You've been releasing music for a while. Your songs are doing very, very well. We're going to get into all of that. But I want to know you, you know, as a man, you know, as a creative. Bruno Kay, tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Yeah. So Bruno Kay, musical artist Bruno Kay from Ghana. I'm a rapper. And I sing amazingly well, so well. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, you're a rapper.
Yeah.
But now you sing more so. Or is it 50-50? How's that?
I rap, hard rap.
Like you drop bars. So if somebody comes for you, go come for them.
Oh, I do for one.
I like to hear that. So, okay, that means you started off with rap.
Yeah.
Right, and you've delved into singing a bit.
Yeah.
Why is that so? Is it because of the climate of the music? Is it because of the way Afrobeats is now? Is it because of what the fans are requesting? Why is it necessary for you to focus a bit on singing, or is it just a personal thing for you?
Well, I feel when you are so much into the music, you find the rhythm in the melodies kind of soothing. So sometimes when the message you want to preach out, it doesn't have to come out hard. It has to come in a solemn way.
Oh.
So I fell in love with singing that way.
So it's just another way for you to put your messages out. That's an interesting take. You know, that's an interesting take.
Because the same instrumental for 2 a.m., I can rap on it without singing, and it's going to sound dope.
Oh, so you got something for the ladies and you got something for the hardcore.
Yeah,
Okay, that's interesting. When did music start for you, man?
I'll say officially, it's been 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
Okay,
When
were
I
you
started
in
music
school?
full time?
Were you in school then? Or not necessarily?
After school.
Okay, so it was after school.
Yeah. I used to rap in school. It wasn't that serious.
Okay.
For the boys.
Okay, the boys. So
Yeah.
after school, you took it professionally.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to take it professionally? Because again, making music for fans, just rapping, that's one thing. Now, taking it professionally, when you're investing money, right? When you're investing emotions, your mental into it, it's a whole other thing. Why, and what made you feel like this is what I want to do for the rest of my life?
Yeah. I'm going to make a reference. I stopped doing songs like Awoshian and Patigbe because my parents recommend me for their kids. They tell their kids to listen to my song. So I became mindful of the kind of message I'm putting out there.
Okay.
I was too young that time too.
Okay.
So right now, I want to put my life, my current emotions, my current conditions in the music. Because a lot of people do relate.
Yeah.
They make me feel like I'm not in this alone. So,
okay.
Yeah.
But was that an easy decision? Because the two songs you mentioned, right?
Yeah.
Patigbe and Awoshian, those are like two of your biggest songs, right? And if you're deciding to direct or deflect a little bit away from that, would you say for your career that's a good thing necessarily? Looking at the fact that, again, these were the biggest things.
Yeah.
Again, you're taking a moral standpoint to look at the fact that kids listen to you, which is a very good thing. Yeah. But on a career level, did you think twice before you made that decision?
Yeah. I thought about it well, and I didn't make the decision alone. I involved my team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because making those kind of songs, then I was too young. And you see me talking about not sleeping at home.
Yeah. Wait, were you actually not sleeping at home?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's grown, he's evolved.
Yeah.
Okay. So that happened. Now you're making music, and you mentioned your parents.
Yeah.
How was their response? And I love to ask this question. You know, how was their response to you getting into music? Because we know how our parents are, right? Yeah. How was their response?
Initially, they don't like the idea, but gradually, I think I'll blame it on the kind of switch in my message I put out there. Because when my dad hears some songs like Abrabo and Running, he automatically is going to love it. So it gives him another point to say, let me consider. Yeah.
But your parents must feel really good, you know, like you take, you know, what they believe into consideration, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that might, I'm sure that makes them happy, because I remember I was speaking to Kiddy a while ago, and he was telling me about the fact that he actually cried in front of his mom, and he was like, he wants to make music. That's how passionate he was about his music, and it's good to see that you are taking how they feel into account. Yeah. Okay, so now all of that has happened. Fast forward to now, how has the growth been, the response been, you know, from taking music professionally 5 years ago, songs like Patigbe, Awoshian, to the songs you have now, which we're going to get into. How has the journey been so far in the music space for you?
So far, so good. A lot of people do like what I used to do back then.
Yeah,
and they complain much about it.
I'm sure.
But I feel like there's time for everything. Yeah, I can't be right now. I'm hungry. I have nothing. I can't be preaching about my girlfriend if I have, or women.
Oh, if wife is watching it, she's not going to be too happy, though. Is she?
I'm not supposed to preach that. Supposed to preach the hustle.
I mean, if that's not what you're going through, that's not something you can talk about. So I'm assuming from what you're saying, you're being honest in your music.
Yeah.
Why is that important for you? Because you can preach about flashy lifestyles and girls and all of that, but you don't just want to do that.
Why I want to preach my truth, because this is my truth. Yeah. What you hear in my songs, some are personal stories, some are stories from friends, close friends. And
what's been the most difficult part about this journey?
I can't pinpoint.
Has it been an easy journey?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
So I'm finding it difficult to pinpoint.
Yeah,
one.
that means you've been through a lot.
A whole lot.
Wow. What keeps you going, though? Because for someone
Life.
who's been through a lot, you know, and all these ups and downs, like a lot of other creatives that I speak to, you know, they go through so much. Yeah, what keeps you going?
Life. Life. Because I can complain for things going bad, but let's say, just imagine I wasn't able to wake up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have had a chance to complain.
Yeah.
So it tells me, okay, all is not lost. So you have to go hard now or you go home. So that's how I keep going.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. One thing I've learned in life is don't complain, because you see what some people are going through. It's not even good for your energy. So I think that's a very, very good mindset, a step in the right direction. I'm sure it's going to take you even farther. Okay, so now going through all the things you're going through, you're still making music, you're still pushing through, you've got some music right now. How has the growth been, though, in terms of the fan base and the listenership and the people who appreciate your music? How's that end of things been?
Last year when I released Abrabo, Abrabo won me the biggest co-sign in the country.
Tell me about that.
That was from AMG Medical.
Oh,
yeah,
that's big.
El Chemano, very
that's
big.
Big.
I mean, the whole country was in silence for days.
I mean, how did that happen? Did you just hear the music? Did you play it for him? Did your manager reach out to him? How did that come about?
Yeah, my manager tried reaching out to him, but it was going to take a bit long. And then out of nowhere, he started putting it out on his socials everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was there for long. I think it's still there.
Wow.
Yeah, it was there. It's been there since.
Yeah, that must have made you feel really good, because it seems like it's from an organic place. Yeah. It's not like, oh, we're paying you to do this, or it's just structured out. It seems like it's from an organic place. So now, I'm assuming you have a good relationship with...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he wrote me and he told me he loves the song, so I should keep going.
Nice.
So if I wake up tomorrow feeling like I want to give up, I'll just remember, no, El Chemano gave me some kind of validation. I can't stop now, so I have to go extra hard. Yeah,
you definitely can't stop. Okay, so now that happens. This year, how's it been for you? Because that was last year, right?
That was last year.
Okay, so we're a little bit more than halfway through the year. How's this year been for you?
We are surviving. 2 AM is my first project of the year. It took me a long while to put this together.
Why? Why did it take you that time?
I went to record. Apia produced 2 AM, so we went to Kumasi Abrepo to Apia's studio. We went to do the production there.
Sheesh, this guy's investing in his music, man.
Yeah.
Wow, you and the team went to Kumasi to do that, but you're based in Accra.
Yeah, I'm based in Accra.
That's really love for the craft.
Yeah.
How was that experience, man?
It was crazy. It was a movie. It was a movie. But we were able to pull everything through.
Yeah. Tell me about 2 AM. What is 2 AM? Why 2 AM? Why not 2:30 AM? Why not 3 AM? Why not 4:40 AM?
2 AM. 2 AM because I find myself up almost every time around 2 AM.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the music came from a place more of sweat, tears, and sacrifice, a whole lot. So the music speaks for itself when you hear the lyrics.
Okay. So before the interview, you actually told me about something where it's like in packs, 2 AM, the visualizer in packs. When we get back, we'll talk a bit about that. But we actually have the first visualizer, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so guys, check this out and tell me what you think. This is 2 AM by Bruno Kay. Bro, that's a good tune.
Yeah.
Like that's a vibe, man. You're always waking up at 2 AM if you're going to be dropping music like this. Okay, so you said this is the first visualizer.
Yeah.
Please explain that to me before the main music video is going to come.
Yeah.
Tell us about that, man.
So this is the 2 AM Visualizer Volume 1.
Volume 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have about, maybe, let me say, I'll put 5 volumes
Oish.
together as a season, like one season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be like 5 different videos of the same song?
The same song.
Okay. I'm assuming they're not all going to be the same. They're going to tell different stories.
Yeah, different stories, because everyone relates with different emotions.
Yeah,
so I'm kind of put all of those expressions in it.
Okay, okay. In the different, I mean, now you can't take away from the fact that visuals are very, I mean, they've always been very important, but now people are paying more attention, you know, to visuals. And this, something like this, even seeing this visualizer without the sound, you get an idea of the story being told. You know, a young hustler struggling to make it and going through all these things before they get to where they want to be. And I'm assuming that's what 2 a.m. represents. And when are we going to get the music video? Because it's going to be released in bits before the final.
Yeah.
When is that going to be?
Early September.
Okay.
Early September, maybe a week. After a week. Yeah.
Okay. 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 So you're going to keep dropping that before that. And the thing is, you have an EP coming out.
Yeah.
Tell us about that, man.
2 a.m. is the first song of the EP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So 2 a.m. is the first song. How many songs on the EP?
5.
5 songs. What's the EP called?
Trapper Dada.
Trapper Dada.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean Trap's father or old Trapper?
Old Trapper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trapper Dada from the ancient.
Okay, from the ancient times. What's trap, man? Because now trap is making waves. You know, everybody's a trapper.
Yeah.
What is trap? What does trap mean to you? What is trap music, the trap culture? What does it mean to you?
Trap, to me, trap is all about taking risks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taking risks. So if you are a trapper, you take higher risks.
China, we all be trappers, because the places we take on our heads enter.
Yeah, man.
If we ever can't sit down here talk out, it's going to be a problem. Oh, but that's interesting to see that you guys are, you know, carrying the culture and holding on to the culture the way you are. So that's coming out, like you said, 5 songs.
Yeah, 5 songs.
Are there any features, any surprise features?
No, there are no features.
Oh, just you on there.
That's my first EP.
Oh, are you nervous?
No.
Because fans are going to be expecting like a lot.
Yeah. I felt like this is not the time. I wanted some kind of mass audience before I put it out.
Okay.
But I don't have that time.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to do it now.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Don't worry. When you do get the audience, they'll go back to listen to it. Those who don't know now definitely find you. So don't even worry about that. So okay, that's coming out. No features. You said hopefully in September. Not the EP is coming out in September, right?
No.
The official video for 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
When is the EP coming out? Is it going to be this year?
Yeah, this year. Hopefully.
Okay.
The dates aren't out yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but hopefully this year.
Hopefully this year. Okay, man, that's incredible to see, man. Charlie, keep doing your thing. December's coming. Are we going to see you on a couple of stages? Because you know December in Ghana is big.
Definitely. We're outside.
We're going to see you out there.
We're outside.
Charlie, are you sure?
2 a.m. we outside. So.
Because, you know, I was listening to, I think I was listening to Kweju Sheldon not too long ago, and he was interviewing a gentleman who's also in the entertainment space. And he was saying that, he was alluding to the fact that Ghanaian artists don't come outside. Like, we want to see Ghanaian artists outside more. At events, performing, traveling, and it was very interesting for me to hear that. And I'm hoping, you know, you're one of the artists we're going to see more coming outside, you know, performing, traveling, and touring. And that. Are you an independent artist though, or are you on a label?
I'm not on a label.
You're an independent artist.
Yeah.
Wow. And you're doing all this.
Yeah.
Wow, Charlie, big ups to you, man. That's big. What would you want to add before you leave, man? What would you want to tell your fans and the new fans you've garnered today, man?
Yeah. Everyone should stick around. I have a lot more coming. We are just getting started, so keep supporting and sit back, relax, and enjoy.
I like that. It's going to be a movie, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be a movie, man. It's been Bruno Kay. Shout out to you, your fans.
The official, I nearly forgot this. The official video for 2 a.m. was shot by Juni Annan.
Oh, that's my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's my guy, Juni. He's like really, really dope.
Me.
Oh, yeah, he told you, right? Oh, that's my guy. This is interesting because I spoke to him 2 weeks ago about shooting one of my new music videos.
Okay.
So it's really, really cool to see the fact that you and Juni are working. He's a cool guy. Yeah, he's super creative. He actually worked on Famia's most recent visualizer for Not God.
Yeah.
You know, he worked on that visualizer. So, then that means it's going to be a banger.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be a banger. Shout out to Junie. Shout out to you. Shout out to your team. And I saw my guy dancing to your music in the background. And I hope you do bigger things. I pray for big things,
Amen.
you know, ahead for you. Light and positive energy for you. Please keep supporting our artists. I always say, if you want to support the artists, the number one way is to buy the music. It's 2 a.m. on all platforms.
Yeah, all platforms.
Okay, like you said, it's on every single platform. Please go out there, buy the music. It's an ecosystem. That's how we get money, you know, to bring out the visuals that you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for tuning into this part of the interview. And I have Silverbird coming in. Enjoy 2 a.m. by my man Bruno Kay. I'll be right back.
But I got Brian, so I